adjust with it a smidge, but if that, I don't even know.
ADHD. You know, the stuff for me, again, sort of rock, metal background. I knew I wanted to do something sort of super fast and kicky and insane and all that. All the time changes we got, it definitely makes it a little bit more of the random variety, but I just love that we do that. It's eclectic in a way.
It's day 5 of recording. It's
Woo!
apparently.
Day 5 of recording and not eating.
It's a glove. Yeah. Recording over food.
We tried to replicate what we did in Party Lady with a halftime chorus at the end in the outro, but it just didn't work for ADHD. And then I think you just started playing some triplets.
I did.
Like,
I mean, we did.
half the time we just screw around.
Yeah, no, I was just the triplets, and then we were like, oh, that sounds really good. And then if you listen to it in the second chorus, towards the end of it, the triplets rolled in on the drums before everybody else gets in.
Yeah.
And we were like, what if we just make the rest of the song in triplet breakdown into a triplet chorus with a triplet outro.
Love ADHD. We often open with it, and it is such a fun opener. Although it's such a upbeat, catchy, fun song, like the lyrics really do tell you a story.
And I prefer that you're stepping up on this one, not the first.
Coming from a jazz background, I like to make it as funky as possible, all of my bass riffs, and add some really wicked effects. A lot of distortion in a couple of songs on bass, which sounds really cool, and some chorus kind of like echoey effects, particularly in the end of Welcome, which was really cool, and doubled up on a lot of bass parts. So it made like a low pitch bass part, and then like a mid to high pitch bass part, and doubled up on some effects there as well.
Wait, I breathed. Yeah, I breathed. No, cut to my head getting. Does the vibrato sound weird with that effect on it, or is it okay? Yeah.
I'm the crying on the kitchen floor. I wanna die, 'cause I can't sing no more. Always trying with my empty hands. I'm just thinking, it's a dreadful man. Just some
Well, obviously I'm the only guitarist in the band, so I've got to cover all the rhythm and the lead parts in pretty much every song. With most of the songs in there, if not all of them, there's so many layers of that. Obviously the chordal stuff, plus again, little bits of lead, sort of harmonies around the place, a few octave-based riffs. That's definitely a huge thing for me. I listen to a lot of heavier bands which have those sorts of motifs in them, I guess you could say. You know, like bits of Meshuggah, Knocked Loose, Metallica, Megadeth, those sorts of bands will often have multiple lead tracks in there, sort of distinct that from the rhythm sections, I guess you could say.
We were sort of just at practice one day, and I was playing one of the songs we had already made, but I was just playing around with the chords, and I started doing them like slower and doing some different ones, and Driveway was born out of that. And so I was doing my chords, and Sam, our bass player, he suggested the little top notes as well. So in between the chords I was doing, we'd put the top notes in.
Okay, I'll just play the first little bit.
I wanna be you.
Sounds good.
I wanna be you!
I can't go as high as Charlotte.
I wanna be you.
Can I do an octave
Just
lower
do
than
it.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, I Want to Be You. We originally were going to have the rock beat that you hear in the song, and then for the breakdown, instead of what we had, it was actually going to be a bossa nova, like elevated music type thing, which we then scrapped completely because we decided to speed the song up, and I couldn't play that fast for bossa nova. It's not fun.
Weird.
To me it sounds sultry, but
Really?
that's why I would have left it in. I think you're right.
I thought it sounded like I'm gasping for air. No, I can get rid of it. I wanna sound like someone who's just superhuman who doesn't take breaths. At the very beginning, the very first word, two hearts beating the same. Can we just boost it? Because it's a bit quiet for some reason.
So my favourite song off the album would be Night and Day. I really like the vibe of it. The synth that comes in during the bridge, and that like continues through into the chorus. I really liked playing the synth in that part. It's all kind of just chords and easy for me, but there's something about it that I really like, and the build up into the chorus especially, which wasn't really a thing until we started doing our recording.
Yeah, there's probably like two little things in it, but I don't think they were major. Yeah, it was definitely better. There was one bit in that last chorus that was like, oops.
Yeah, I heard of it.
For almost every song we recorded my main vocal, we almost always did doubles for the choruses because again we wanted that really thick, rich sound, particularly in the choruses. And then often we were doing harmonies as well. And then I record my violin, and sometimes we were doing 2, 3, 4 layers of the violin. We wanted that kind of orchestral effect in some of the songs, which was cool. And then sometimes Matt would go in and he would lower my violin a couple octaves to make it sound like double bass or a cello, or there's all sorts of things he did with the strings, which yeah, was really, really fun to play with.